You got a nice suit. It's a good-looking suit. Ready for the show. Oh, here we are. Me and the bobblehead. Another episode of the American Dream, and we're going to have some fun today. Today is going to be a best of show. What that means is over the course of January, we are going all across the country featuring the best cities, all the real estate, the lifestyle, showcasing what makes your city amazing and collectively what makes this country great. So today, we're going to pick out some segments that we felt were the best of the American Dream in January. Here we go. We're going to be lining up New York City, Vegas, California, Miami, bringing it all together to showcase the cool lifestyles, stories that really do empower the American Dream. Let's get this going. You ready? Let's do this? Okay, let's start the American Dream right now.
Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Pike and Rose. Mason, Ohio.
I'm in Louise.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about this show? It's totally unscripted.
All right, today's first segment of our best of, I know it's cold all across the country. Don't worry, we're going to warm you up here. A vacation cocktail. We're going to San Clemente, beautiful part of California, to bring you our very first segment here on the American Dream. Let's go check it out.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan Schramm. On today's episode of The American Dream, I'm in downtown San Clemente. So often people ask me, Ryan, what makes San Clemente so special? The first thing I do when somebody asks me that is I send them downtown, check out Avenida Del Mar, go through some of the shops that are here, go check out the pier, and then finally go get dinner at one of my favorite restaurants. I'm so happy that we get to go sit down at the Vine with one of my good friends, Gabe. He's gonna show us what makes the restaurant so special. He's gonna mix up a cocktail. I can't wait for you guys to experience. Let's go check out the Vine. Follow me. So Gabe, anytime I get an entree or a cocktail at the Vine, I'm always so impressed by how well it's garnished. We're standing here in your guys' garden. What are you guys growing back here?
As right now, we have a pomegranate tree. There's a few pomegranates still on here. Like anything, we're blessed to have a chef who actually has the green thumb. Like anything, I think you've mentioned a few times your wife likes a couple of these blue basils in her cocktail, so it makes it kind of fun. It's not never one, we'll just say that.
Exactly.
Well, let's go have one.
All right, sounds good. So Gabe, one of the things with the Vine I always notice is that I'm not coming here for just a quick meal. This is an experience.
Here at the Vine, we want to make every person feel like you're one of our best friends.
You know, a signature cocktail that you recommend. What are you making up here?
Basil gimlet. So we took fresh from the garden, little flour, threw it on top, fresh basil from the garden as well, a little lime juice, and I threw in a little tequila because let's make it fun. So it's a tequila basil gimlet.
Awesome, it's beautiful.
You might as well have a sip.
Right on, thank you. So Gabe, what room are we in now?
So this is actually the wine room, also known as 203.
So you've got 4, now 5 partners that make up your restaurant group. How did you guys all come together?
3 of us met at Outback, and then we met Jared, and we bought this restaurant from Justin and Doreen Monson. We came together and we tried to build this group what it is, and some of us have known each other for over 16 years. So it's a really cool group of guys that just want to give the blessing out to you guys.
I can't thank you guys enough for having us here. You have an amazing restaurant and can't wish you anything but the best. Thank you.
Hey, anytime, it's always a pleasure.
It really is. I love this restaurant. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's episode of The American Dream, where we checked out the Vine. Just an awesome restaurant to come to for a great meal, cocktails, and to find out the true lifestyle that San Clemente has to offer. Thanks so much, and look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The American Dream. Take care.
Las Vegas, Sin City. Now, I know when we think of Vegas, we think of the Strip, we think of the casinos, we think of all the great shows and how much fun it is. And let's not forget, the nightlife. It's pretty fun. However, what you didn't know is what happens 45 minutes outside of Vegas. Did you know there are 400 miles worth of skiing just outside of town? You may not know that. So we're going to take you on a little tour with a best of segment out of Las Vegas, showing you some skiing. Let's go check it out right now.
Bill Gaylord here with the American Dream. We're at Mount Charleston, 45 minutes from Las Vegas. We're here with two power players of Las Vegas, Jillian Batchelor, Daryl Hanna, Batchelor Hanna Group, amazing realtors, and they're going to tell us all about what's going on up in this area, 45 minutes from Las Vegas.
Today, we're up in Mount Charleston, and we want to show you what Mount Charleston is all about. Only a 45-minute drive from the Las Vegas Strip, so you can't go wrong coming up here, up the hill, to these snowy mountains.
I bet you the people don't even realize there's over 400 skiable miles here in Lee Canyon.
And that's why we love it, because I love to race you. I just love the ambiance up here. It's completely different than anything else the city has to offer.
Absolutely. Well, let's go hit the slopes.
Let's race. Now let's check out the newly rebranded hotel up in Mount Charleston that was over 100 years old that is now called The Retreat at Canyon Peak.
This 62 guest room hotel includes suites, 2 separate wedding venues, including a newly renovated Canyon restaurant.
What I love about this hotel, Daryl, is that it's so romantic. There are balconies off of every room. There are suites that you can stay in. Every room has a roaring real wood fireplace.
Wow.
And you can stay in the bridal suite and the presidential suite.
Absolutely. I love coming up here in the summer just to get away from it all. It gets so hot in Las Vegas, so coming up here with my family, hiking, just tooling around, it's awesome.
And I love to come up here and have a nice hot glass of cocoa or warm apple cider. Now let's go check out some wonderful real estate.
Let's go.
Come and check out this beautiful log cabin home. Follow me. This stunning home boasts over 4,400 square feet of living space on 3 levels with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a formal great room, a formal living room, and an eat-in nook. This fantastic property, from wood beams to wood floors in this great room concept, has amazing picture windows. I mean, this view is just to die for. You're drawn into this beautiful kitchen with this amazing island, granite countertops, Viking appliances, a copper custom sink, dual ovens, and your built-in refrigerator. Behind you, you have your living room, and you have this amazing breakfast nook. This was custom designed for this house to have overhang so you could see every bit of the mountains here with the snowfall right behind you and a custom deck on our side here. This is just amazing.
This amazing cabin is one of a kind. I've always wanted to own a cabin up here at Mount Charleston for these obvious reasons. The view behind me, the open beamed construction of this property is just unbelievable. So we have here, standalone soaking tub, lots of space. Obviously, again, the open beams in the ceiling run through just like it does in the ceiling in the master. But We're gonna save the best for last. Follow me, let's go see what Jillian's doing.
Is this not simply breathtaking?
Like I said, the best for last.
And what's amazing about this property too is you're on nearly an acre, but you're high enough up that you oversee everything.
30 minutes away and you can have snow.
In Las Vegas, that's
Unbelievable.
incredible, right? So that's all we have for you today. Thank you for spending the afternoon with us here. It's snowy Mount Charleston. Hopefully we'll see you on the slopes.
Have a great day.
That's a wrap. Hey, Daryl.
All right, what you might not know, as the executive show producer and the creator of The American Dream, myself here, we started the show a few years ago. And what we did is we flew all across the country and we met with the elite top realtors in every city. The reason we did that is we wanted to have a national show that combated negative media by showcasing all the crazy and cool and amazing stories out of the different cities of the United States. What you might not know is this is the only national show that gives you local market expertise. So in those travels, I met with the best realtors, those award winners, to showcase and help you understand what's happening in your own backyard. Let's go check out a local segment of your city right now.
Hi, I'm Bret Ceren with the D.L. Jones Home Team at Realty Executives, and we're here in my town, Anthem, Arizona, a northern suburb of Phoenix. You see, we have about 30,000 people who live here in 10,000 homes, and it's a place that people want to be. One of the biggest challenges that we've heard from buyers in our area is that we have so many options, so many choices, that they just don't know what to pick from. And so today, we're actually launching the solution to that very problem. We have launched the Anthem Mega Home Tour. We've taken the 10 best homes actually available for sale, put them all together. We have agents at every single one, and people can go through at their convenience today and see the best that Anthem has to offer. It's absolutely free to the public. We're seeing a lot of people come through and actually encounter and experience everything that Anthem is. Why don't you come with me now and we'll go take a look at the best home we've got on tour. So here we are. This is the best house on tour. It is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath plus a den. Beautiful finishes on the inside, resort backyard, fantastic views. Let's go take a look at the inside. So here we are. As I mentioned, this is the best home on tour, and you're about to find out why. So it's highly updated, and very nice finishes all throughout. The master suite is really one of the best aspects of not only this floor plan, but the home as a whole. We have the oversized tile, and as you come into the suite, you can see we have an entry room coming in to a large open bedroom, plenty of space, great views looking out to the backyard. Separate from that is our bathroom with his and her closets and lots of natural light, very gorgeous. Separate soaker tub and snail shower. So all the amenities that you would expect to have in country club living, you would definitely have here. So one of the best things about living in Anthem and Phoenix as a whole is the outdoor lifestyle. Most of the year, it's fantastic to be outside. And while it is warm during the summer, we have plenty of pools, plenty of outdoor living spaces like this to make it worthwhile. But perhaps one of the best things I like about being in Anthem and in the greater Phoenix area is the affordability. Homes like this, most people are shocked that they can get at the prices that they can. And while it represents close to the top of the market, it is actually even better as far as what other types of homes you can get. Many of the homes on the tour are family homes, first-time buyers, or even the first home that they move up to. We have really something for everybody, and that's Anthem itself, but even Phoenix as a whole, when you compare it to most of the other major metropolitan markets, especially in the West, is a tremendous value. And there's so much to do and a lot to be involved in throughout both outdoor living and our own entertainment industry.
Lloyd Fox, Long Realty, the Fox Group. Welcome back to the Valley of the Sun. Why do we call it the Valley of the Sun? For everything that's behind me right now, our wonderful mountains. We have the greatest mountains of any city in the entire U.S. And what I mean by that is, if you just take South Mountain, for instance, over 25 square miles of municipal park. It's one of the largest municipal parks in the entire world. To the west, we have the White Tanks. To the east, we have the McDowells and the Superstitions. And then this landmark behind me, that's Camelback Mountain and the Praying Monk. Camelback Mountain is our skyline. We don't need buildings to create it. We've already got nature creating it. One of the key values of the mountains pertains to the real estate itself. So right behind me, you see some people like to be elevated. Look out over the valley, look down upon the other homes, the city lights, and take it all in. Other people prefer to walk outside or be sitting inside and see an entire backdrop of gorgeous mountains and the sunsets and the glow and everything that they change throughout the day. Sometimes the higher up you get, the more expensive it becomes. It's harder to construct, but once you get up there, those views are magnificent and you feel like you're king of the hill. And a lot of people want to pay to be on top of the mountain. Ultimately, real estate here, values are greatly influenced by the type of view you have or the elevation you might have. The mountains also create what I would refer to as our backdrop of life here in the Valley of the Sun. Thousands of proposals have happened right here in the mountains. This is a serene retreat for so many people right in the heart of the city to escape that city life, relax, and contemplate a lot of things. It is a nice place for so many resorts because of the backdrop that it creates for everybody. Finally, it's about the activities you can do in the mountains. Mountain biking, hiking, endless trails, miles upon miles of great running. And did you think we came today to not take on the mountain? Let's take it on together right now. Now that we're off the mountain and a little bit cleaned up, we're here inside Cantera. We're only 10 minutes north of Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. That means we're right in the epicenter of Phoenix. Mountains are right behind me. That's one of the wonderful things about living here. You have this incredible backdrop. We're on the patio of this specific unit, which is over 1,800 square feet. 3 full bedrooms, 2 baths, and this, an outdoor balcony to take in life, to enjoy a dinner together, read a book, have a drink, whatever it is you like to do. And this is one of only 2 balconies. This one actually has 2. There's a covered patio off the formal living room, and then you have this, a patio deck that takes in the mountain views. And a 2-car garage, which is a true rarity here. A 2-car garage in a condo complex. So if this is a lock and leave for you and you have your own cars, you don't just need the garage for, say, security. You actually need it to hide your car from the elements, the sun that'll beat it up over time. So store your car here. It's a gated community. I can't wait to show you more. We're going to look at some of the amenities as well. This community is only about a quarter-mile walk or hike or bike right into the Phoenix Mountain Preserve. Here in Cantera, it's about the setting as well as the amenities, a sparkling pool, great workout facility, as well as a clubhouse. You're gonna really enjoy living here, and the condo that we're showing you is just a little bit over $300,000. Thank you for joining me this week here on American Dream TV. I'm Lloyd Fox, Long Realty, the Fox Group. We did some magnificent things today. We took a run through the mountains and we looked at a condo that embraces the backdrop of these mountains. Have a wonderful week. I'll look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, the next Best Of segment comes to you from the Big Apple, New York City. New York has a really special place in my heart. When I was 21 years old, I worked for MTV in Times Square. So to be able to go back there, such an honor for this show. And you're going to love this segment here with Louise Phillips Forbes. She's going to take us to Sutton Place, where Marilyn Monroe used to hang out. Let's go check out the next segment of the American Dream Best Of right now.
Today, we're going to tour Sutton Place, which is an enclave within Midtown East. Sutton Place reminds me of the movie Wall Street. That's where the real estate broker showed Bud Fox the real estate once Bud Fox started to make some money. Today, we're going to get the 2019 version of Sutton Place from Louise Phillips Forbes of Halstead Real Estate.
Okay guys, anyone who knows me knows that there are two things in my world that I love, and I start my day every time I can by getting my mind, body, and soul right, and starting with Soul Cycle. I just finished an amazing class, just got dolled up, and we're gonna hop next door for my second favorite thing, which is a great cup of joe. As promised, only a few quick steps. Brooklyn Diamond Coffee is right next door. But as a girl from Nashville, Tennessee, I like to make New York City, the big city it is, small. Check out this small spot. Come on. Do you see what I mean? A small spot? For a girl from Tennessee, I needed to make it small, but only Brooklyn Diamond Coffee. When you have stupendous coffee, you don't need a lot of space. 10 by 13 is it. I'm super excited to be sharing one of my favorite parts of old New York, Sutton Place, located in Midtown East all the way to the river and rich with history. Attracting initially the iconic banking family of the Morgans and the Vanderbilts, who built their ginormous mansions dangling over East River. It ushered in a whole masterful architecture like One Sutton Place South and the River House, attracting the likes of Joan Crawford, Bill Blass, iconic architect I.M. Pei. Marilyn Monroe and playwright Arthur Miller used to have lavish parties with Gary Grant and Bobby Short providing entertainment just right here on this street, on 57th Street. Now we're going to go take a sneak peek at 333 East 57th Street, and you'll see how people live today with yesterday's architecture. East 57th Street is a perfect example of what the Roaring 20s architecture brought us. This classic 9-room home over 3,000 square feet for less than $3.5 million. But take a look at the details. A 27-foot by 15-foot living room anchored by a magnificent fireplace. It sets the stage for the rest of the home. In this home, and most homes, the kitchen is always my favorite. It's the heart of my house. But for anybody who's never seen what a $500,000 kitchen is, this is it. We're looking at it. Designed every inch by renowned British cabinet manufacturer Clive Christian. He anchors this whole room, which is the same scale as our living room, with this beautiful island, fully integrated with cabinetry and black granite countertops. You can enjoy it for your everyday living. Next to our magnificent kitchen is this elegant, beautiful formal dining room, which easily accommodates 12 or more people for a seated dinner. But the real showstopper of this room is this beautiful hand-painted mural depicting all 4 seasons on all 4 walls. An additional focal point is the baccarat chandelier that for the right price, I could see if we can get it thrown in. They are 4 grand bedrooms, 2 of which are master suites, 4 bathrooms, 1 staff room, but the best part, they are 14 closets, 5 of which are walk-ins. It's a girl's best friend. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the Great Sutton Place in New York City. Till next time.
The American Dream was a show that was founded as a very entrepreneurial spirit, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted, and we have a lot of fun. That's why I play with the bobblehead. But one thing I want you to know is as we bring you the show on a week-to-week basis, the things that we showcase to you, we've been to these cities. We've met these top realtors. We've gotten to know them, their story, and what makes them award-winning experts. So coming up next, we're going to showcase a top realtor in your market who's going to let you know what's happening in your city, the lifestyles, the real estate, the marketplace. Let's go check out what's happening in your own backyard right now.
Hi, I'm Randy Courtney with Reichert Realtors, Courtney Valleywide. I am the broker owner and have been working Tempe for the last 33 years. I'm standing here today at Old Main. It's on the campus of Arizona State University. This university was started in the late 1800s, and I'm in front of the ASU Alumni Association. We have over 102,000 students that are enrolled. The association has over 500,000 members. Why we live here? Well, this is January, and it's about 75 degrees. We love the weather, but what's nice is that Tempe is nestled right next to the airport for good access. People are coming here from all over the world. They come here because of the education. ASU actually was ranked as the #1 in technology and innovation last year. We have so many advanced programs. The curriculum is outstanding. It's one of the top colleges in the nation. And of course, this draws people from all over, and they want to attend. When they attend, they understand that at ASU, you are required to live on campus for the first year. But many people opt to go ahead and buy something because the rent and what tuition costs will cost you about 40% more than actually owning. And today's interest rates are so low, it's like a no-brainer. What we're finding is that the appreciation while you're here does quite handsome, and it's something that you have tax advantages. It's always something to consider when you're coming to Arizona State University. We'll see some other properties that are just minutes from campus to give you a nice overview of what you can get. Thanks for joining us once again. We're now at Hayden Ferry, which is just on the north side of Arizona State University. The infamous Hayden Ferry was where Tempe actually started. Behind me, we'll have the Ridgeview and Edgewater luxury condominiums. They start with 1-bedroom units at about $300,000 and go up to the multi-million penthouse views. They have a view of the water, and everything about what you've just seen is a mountain, which is the iconic Arizona State University mountain. You know, when we have this market that is going just phenomenal, and the appreciation rates are fantastic, now is a perfect time to actually take advantage of the low interest rates and the fact that you're paying monthly payments so much lower than rent, about 40%. Okay, we are in the heart of South Tempe, just minutes from the ASU campus. We're going to go into this neighborhood called Homestead. It's a custom neighborhood, only 28 lots. The properties are all custom, quality built. Let me get the gate open. I love that sound. Anyway, secluded kind of in the heart of this subdivision is my new custom listing, priced at $1.25, and it is gorgeous. Has a basement, a little over 5,200 square feet. Built in 1999, it has been immaculately kept, and it's single owner it has it available now. Welcome to my South Tempe listing here at 8291 South Homestead. The property is absolutely gorgeous with polished stone floors. It has pillars throughout, and you've got a formal dining with reverse coppered ceiling. The property is all custom, has 6-inch baseboards throughout, just elegance through and through. This was designed with the open space in mind. Custom cabinets, built-in fridge, double oven, and a beautiful corner pantry. It has 5 bedrooms, 5 full baths, and it has a special feature. Here in Arizona, it is nice to have a basement. It's very hard to find a beautiful finished basement. And the nice thing about this, it has 2 full bedrooms and full baths, so each bedroom has an en-suite. You know, in every custom home, you need a game room enough for your pool table. Now we're coming out on the rear patio. You have a beautiful flagstone patio that wraps around the whole pool. You've got a nice peaceful waterfall. You can hear that creekside sound. There are citrus trees, grapefruit, orange trees, and more. This is wonderful property that you can get today here in South Tempe. And that concludes our tour today of this beautiful South Tempe custom neighborhood and custom home. We've been selling the Tempe market for the last 3 decades, and you know, this is just minutes away from ASU. If you have, you know, students or family members coming to ASU or transferring in with faculty, anything that you need in the Tempe metro area, we can handle. Thanks for your time today, and thanks for joining American Dream TV.
Zitlow here at Cornerstone Home Lending. Today, I am at the Westin Kierland Resort and Spa in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. This has such an amazing landscape and golf course. It's beautiful. So many golfers out there today. But you know who's not golfing? Our accountants. Why? Because tax season is almost here. So that brings up a great point. If you are buying or refinancing, or you're planning on to the first quarter of 2019, here are a few things you need to know about the tax filing process and the potential impact to your home loan approval. If you've already been pre-qualified by a lender, you've probably provided your 2016 and 2017 tax returns, which is great. That's what they've used to base the pre-qualification. However, if you file 2018 and there is a material difference between what was shown on 16 or 17 to what is going to be shown on 2018 could impact your pre-approval. So you want to be sure you're reaching out to your lender and you're talking with them about any changes that you're aware of that are going to take place on that tax return. The second thing to keep in mind with regard to filing taxes in the home loan process is if you're self-employed, yes, it's another year. And there's all different ways and structures of self-employed people and how they file their tax returns, but be sure that you're talking with your lender. Do they need to have you file 2018 before they can approve the loan? Is it okay for you to file that extension as so many self-employed people do? All those questions really are material and important to the home loan process. If you're not working with an experienced lender, I would advocate more than you can imagine reaching out, finding somebody that's great in your market. And if you're in Arizona, give me a call. I look forward to chatting with you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. We had a lot of fun putting it together, those best of segments out of the month of January. Here's what's going to happen coming up. The American Dream is a show that combats negative media. We have no network that owns us. We're commercial free, we're unscripted, and all we're really trying to do is show you that we live in the greatest country on the planet by reflecting your stories, your cities, your lifestyles back to you and featuring some of the best experts in your local marketplace. We're having a lot of fun doing it. You inspire us. Thank you so much. Cheers to your American dream, and we'll see you next week.